Hello world, thank you for tuning into the Audacity podcast brought to you by Nandi Network. And today we'll be going over some of the trending topics buzzing all around the world, starting with the phenomenal performance by Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl, Kanye West and Bianca's Grammy appearance, Trump's plan to shut down the IRS, and what does that mean for us in the future of America, and the Gulf of Mexico now being renamed to the Gulf of America. And what does that truly mean? Or does it even have a deeper meaning to it? We'll be getting into that. And Ohio is passing a bill that may have restrictions on reproduction laws for men. We'll be getting into all of that and more on the Audacity episode. Next, we have Kanye and Bianca actually attended the Grammy Awards, and Bianca showed up pretty much in her birthday suit, and that had the internet in an uproar. Some stories say that they were kicked out of the Grammys, escorted out actually, and then some say they actually left voluntarily. But either way, they left, and Kanye West later deleted all of the pictures that he posted from the night. I mean, it really gave nothing. Not like, no pun intended, but it gave nothing. It wasn't. If Kanye believes that that was a fashion statement, a bold, no, it was not. It was like a beach cover up, a share where you could wear a bikini under it. And instead of having a bikini on, she had nothing on. So boobs, butt crack, and it was nude, like the same color of her complexion. So it just really gave nothing. It was actually really pointless. But y'all could give me your feedback on it. Was the outfit artistic or was it just a stunt? Y'all let me know. Ye is also in the headlines for him calling out the industry for their silence about Diddy allegations. And he's now reaching out to Trump for help. He actually included Chris Brown in a conversation, and Chris Brown is doing so phenomenally well right now. The fans are like, leave Chris out of this. Leave C Breezy out of this. This is really showing a side to Kanye that I can't rock with. I don't like the association when you feel like something is going on and somebody has a past that we all forgave, and you trying to pull them in to remind us of this happened. That's sucker shit to me. I don't respect that at all. So yeah, Ye definitely lost his mind on this one. Period. On this one. Sometimes you lose your mind on certain things, and on this. So I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt and saying that I don't know what's going on, but I know the industry, they got a lot of secrets. You could have left that between you and Diddy. Stop bringing people in and trying to attach people to shit that ain't got nothing to do with them. I don't like that. So we actually have an update on Onaja. She actually left Pakistan, but she ain't found her way back to Brooklyn, New York. Instead, she found her way to Dubai. And now she's living her best life, and she's she's out there. She's being a sensation as she's been in Pakistan. So I see what she's doing, and hey, you gotta respect it. More power to you. February 9th is officially Gulf of America Day. So Trump was standing on business. He's not even allowing social media platforms that is still addressing Gulf of America as Gulf of Mexico. If that is still showing up on your social media, then he is blocking your platform. Or if they refuse to change, or if they refuse to switch from Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America, then he's blocking your platform. Sources say that Trump argues that the name should reflect U.S. influence over the Gulf rather than Mexico. The name Gulf of Mexico does not actually refer to the modern nation of Mexico, but it originates from a Native American settlement from over 400 years ago. So the change has already took place on Google Maps and Apple Maps. They've already updated their systems to reflect the Gulf of America. However, international maps still recognize the traditional name as the Gulf of Mexico. In other news, Trump is shutting down the IRS. There's been speculation that Donald Trump wants to eliminate the IRS and significantly change the U.S. tax system. I don't know how or when that's going to work, but he's giving it his best shot. At this point, how America is so heavily funded on government funds, I don't know how or why he thinks it's smart to eliminate taxes. So to me, it sounds like independency. I mean, everything funded by the government, we will be losing, that our taxes pay for. But think about how much of a burden it will be on the poor people that relies on government funding. So it's definitely, if it's no other time for you to open your eyes and see our country is changing, then right now is the time. A lot of us has been sleeping and all of this stuff been happening under our nose. At some point, they could come and just pull the rug from under you and you on your ass. So it's more than likely he's going to have a difficult time doing this. But don't think that it can't happen. And the fact that it can happen should be all the inspiration you need to say, I need to get off whatever is funding me, by the government. I need to be independent. I need to disassociate myself because I don't want you having all the power to crush my world. And I don't even know where to start. So you need to start today. You need to educate yourself, financial literacy. Today, start. Today, right now, right after you finish listening to this podcast, start. Because if you don't, you're going to be in trouble. You're already in trouble. You might be in less trouble if you start today. But it's going to be some dark times. So if this actually passes, he dismantles IRS, there's going to be a new system put into play. And what is that? I'm not even going to sit here and make it seem like I got the answers. I just know to expect something that we have never witnessed before. That's the only thing you can expect. And I don't think it's for the good for middle class and poor. Like, no, it's not good for us. So it is imperative that we get our weight up. Up next, we have Ohio introducing a bill. Conception starts at erection. Ohio lawmakers have introduced a proactive new bill that would make it a felony for a man to ejaculate without the intent to conceive. While the bill itself is largely symbolic, its purpose is to expose the double standard in reproductive laws and heavily regulate women's choices while leaving men's reproductive actions unregulated. But what does this actually mean? The bill proposed criminal penalties for any ejaculation that does not lead into conception, which would technically include masturbation, withdrawal, condom use, sex that does not result into pregnancy. Of course, enforcing such a law would be nearly impossible, but that's the point. Many abortion laws are just as invasive and impractical. I can't say that I don't like it. A felony if you ejaculate and it does not lead into a pregnancy. Okay, sometimes y'all be shooting blanks. We get it. But I'm talking about pulling out, masturbation, condoms. It kind of I like the idea of the structure and the accountability that can come with that, honestly. Because it feels like things are going into the right direction. I feel a little bit of hope, but I see a lot of bad days ahead. Structure hurts, especially when you've been out of control for so long. And the fact that it's always been a woman gets pregnant and the baby goes with the woman, mama's baby, daddy's baby. And men, essentially, when it comes down to, I don't know why they feel like they have an option whether they want to be there or not. That's the most absurd thing to me. Like, you with a straight face can say, I'm not doing this. There should be a law passed for men that think that they have an option whether they want to be a father or not. So it's a long road. And yes, women, accountability, please. I think should be laws passed. You shouldn't even be able to have sex if you are unemployed. Just thinking about the future of the country. Just thinking about the future of our country. You shouldn't even be able to have sex if you're unemployed. Because why are you doing that? You don't get to do that. That's for people that have jobs. However, like I said, I feel like there could be some good. It's going to be a lot of bad first. With so many children, yeah, you want to say, it's my body. I got the right to do whatever I want. I got the choice to do whatever I want. I can do this with whoever I want. You don't pay any consideration to the fact that you're bringing more humans into a world that's already twisted, a system that's already, just because you have the right doesn't mean that it's right. Just because it's legal doesn't mean that it's right. So now what? So now we have to make all of these things illegal for you to understand what it means to be a responsible adult. We have to micromanage these grown people because they don't know how to use their bodies. They don't know how to spend their money. They don't know how to raise their children. They don't know how to be responsible. Making these children, and you can't afford to take care of them. So yes, make it illegal that you cannot ejaculate without the intent to have a child. And you shouldn't be intending to have a child if you're not married. So I feel like it's a lot of good that can come from these things, that the changes that's going on in our country. But a lot of people don't like it only because it's a lot of structure. It is forcing you into a place where you have to stand on business. You got to put your big boy, big girl panties on. I'm not mad at it. All right, you guys. So that's it for episode 2 of the Audacity podcast. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I will be back next week with a new episode. And make sure you're following Nandi Network on all platforms, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I will be posting every week Wednesday on Instagram. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Don't forget, if you have any questions, you could definitely hit that hotline. And I will see you next time. Peace.
On me, telling me I'm stressing you, but you was calling me, helping you with all the problems you was covering. I've been on my own, it made me different ever since. Is you gon' let me in and me and you could settle in? Thinking you and me together makes sense. that I wanted this. I've been fucking around with different women. Don't ever count that money, darling, when we spend it. And fuck whoever don't wanna see you living. My plans is set that money up, this is the mission. I plan to take you anywhere you wanna. Know that's my baby, she gon' help a nigga come up. Headed for that paper, it feel like I'm running. Let's hope that we ain't tied up in this thing for nothing.